Earthlings, what's good, man? It's Abwon, and this is Before You Watch, and I am not gonna lie, it is like super duper dry on the movie front, yo. Like, I know I said I would be reviewing movies and shows from streaming platforms, but the way my schedule is set up, I think I'm pretty good doing a review every 3 weeks. I know you guys may be like, but we need three reviews, but I'm sorry. It's just, my schedule is just super duper hectic. However, if you have a Roku, you can download Hall Mills Network. That's Hall Mills Network, HALLMILLS Network on Roku. It's free $99, and you can watch our show, me and my business partner's show, The Cinematics, where we talk about movies, trailers, the Oscars, film rumors, everything. So if you need your cinephile fix, your movie fix, you need to get that show, because these reviews, man, I don't even know. I think the pace I'm going at right now might be where it's at. But anyway, this point in time, we are talking about The Invisible Man. Who else but Blumhouse, which is one of my favorite production houses or production studios, I guess. I don't even really know what to call them anymore. Who else but them would do it? The guys behind Get Out, Us, Ma, Don't Let Go, Happy Death Day. Like, the list just goes on and on. Every movie that they put out is fire. They're mostly thrillers, horror films, stuff like that. The first thing I will say this about this movie is very quiet. There's not a lot of music going on. The scenes that do have music are very riveting, but it's a very, 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 very quiet movie. There are jump scares, but there's not going to be a lot of dun. You're not going to hear a lot of that going on. You're going to hear a lot of creaks. You're going to hear a lot of footsteps, things like that. And I honestly think that was done deliberately, because this brings me to my next point. The movie is filmed like you're watching a person, not like you're watching a movie. So the woman, the leading lady, who steals the show, by the way, she's like acting her ass off, so kudos to her. Every time she's in the shot, she's not centered. And the way the camera pans and things like that, it almost like swivels, but it's kind of shaky, but not shaky like Cloverfield shaky. And it's like you're the person and you're looking at her and she can't see you. You're always going to be looking around the scene, because there's a lot of wide shots that go on. You're going to be looking in the background to see, where this invisible man can be. Did he move a coat off the hanger? Did he pull a blind? Did he take the cover off the bed? You're always going to find yourself looking at things like that. And that right there just causes a viewer to become more engaged, because when it's any other character involved, you're watching a movie. But when you're watching her, you're watching her. And it's just really dope the way they made that happen. This movie is kind of slow. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There were some times where I was kind of like dozing off, like mentally. I wasn't falling asleep, but mentally my mind was like elsewhere. But I never felt like, this movie's boring. It just kind of moved kind of slow. But it had enough twists and enough thrills to keep you wanting to know what's going to happen next. There's not that many characters in it. I think there's maybe like 5 characters in total in the entire movie. And they all just pretty much play their role. None of them really do too much. They don't do too little. They just play their role. But the leading lady, oh my gosh, like there were a lot of scenes where she was just looking at nothing. And you felt like she was really scared. She also looked like she didn't get a lot of sleep. I don't know if that was the makeup, or maybe she really went like 3 days on like 2 hours of sleep. But she did her thing. She definitely did her thing. The scenes where she interacts with the Invisible Man are well done. They're thrilling. You're always wondering what's going to happen next. And there are a few twists. Where I did not expect that to happen at all. Because like I said, it's a quiet movie. So since there's no background music to create the ambiance, you really don't know what to expect. I will tell you this though, when you see a scene with gum, that's when the movie turns up for the better. The Invisible Man himself, I mean, I really can't even say too much about it. You gotta just watch the movie. There's just a twist. There's like multiple twists at the end, so I can't even say too much about it because it'll spoil it for you. But I will say this: when he is invisible, he's invisible. Like there's no, oh, you know, he's invisible, but he has like some type of silhouette. He's invisible. Like you don't see anything at all. You don't see anything. Even if it's raining, you don't see anything. But they do have a couple things to just throw you off. Like she stands outside and then, you know, her breath, you see her breath, but then you see like breath next to her in the distance. And you can only really catch it if you're paying attention. So it's just little subtleties like that that really just draw you into the movie where you're like, oh snap, is he over there? Where could he be at right now? Because they definitely do things in the background that you'll only notice if you're paying attention to that particular object. So I'm gonna give this movie a 7.8. There's really nothing out right now. I don't really want to watch The Photograph. I don't want to watch, you know, The Call of the Wild about that dog. Birds of Prey I do want to watch, but like I said, my schedule's so crazy. So it's pretty much between Birds of Prey and The Invisible Man. And if you can see Bad Boys, if you can find a theater with Bad Boys 3, I would say check that out. But if you can't, you're probably gonna watch this or Birds of Prey. So I'm gonna give this movie a 7.8. I will not make it a point to go see it again. If it comes out on Netflix and I have nothing to do, I will watch it, but I'm not gonna make my way to the theater to watch it again. But it's not a bad movie. It's a good movie. You're gonna be engaged. You know, the plot is easy to follow. The characters are easy to follow. It's just a movie you would just go there to be entertained, and it entertains you. So, you know, if you're looking for a thriller or something like that, I would definitely say check this movie out. No more, no less than that. That's pretty much just what it is. Let me know in the comments what you thought, man. Hit me up, talk to me, I talk back. Make sure you download Hall Mills Network on Roku so you can watch my show, The Cinematics. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Watch out, be on the lookout for Pressure to Film. And that's pretty much just what it is. Moonlight Media, we here, yo. We here. 2020 is ours, and I am out of here. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. I'm out. Peace.